Hello friends. Introducing Coding Mastero, the most advanced coding tutorials based on coding in code.org, Scratch, Thunkable, and many more. Some apps thought to code are ping pong ball game, basketball game, and many more. Please like, share and subscribe. Any doubts, the comments is always free for you.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Coding Mastero. And today I'm giving a challenge to my channel viewers, that is to code a Mars helicopter Mars sample collection video game. So this you're basically going to code in Scratch. You can find the article version of this video in my website, and I'm also going to be reading out the instructions so you get to know what has to be done. And if you do this activity, do feel sure to post in the comments of my website. And also, if you're uh, watching this on YouTube, then do feel free to share this in the comments of the YouTube video. So let's start. NASA sends rovers to Mars to collect data and carry out scientific studies. The Perseverance Mars rover is designed to take that data collection one step further by gathering rock cores in sample tubes and leaving them on the surface for a future fetch rover to fetch uh, the samples. The fetch rover would collect the samples and bring them to a Mars ascent vehicle. Ascent is going up or going towards the horizon or towards the sky. Ascent vehicle, that is the rocket. The rocket would carry the samples from the surface rover and into an orbit around Mars for eventual return to Earth. In this project, you will use Scratch, a visual programming language, to create a video game that simulates the way NASA collects samples on Mars. So the materials you're going to require for this game creation is a computer with internet access, free Scratch account, Mars Fetch Rover Sprite, which you can download in the PNG over here, Mars Sample Collection Tube Sprite, which also you can search in the PNG, and Jezero Crater Surface Images that you have to download in a zip file. So first, get the setup. Point number one or step number one is to get this setup. Download the Jezero Crater surface images, the Mars sample collection tube images, and Mars fetch rover sprite image, and save them to a computer. Unzip the surface images zip file into a new folder. Okay, in this, step 1. On the Scratch website, click Create to begin a new project. Sign in or create an account if you want to save your work so you can revisit or redesign your game in the future. So I'll be sharing the link to the Scratch in the description box below. Okay, So let's move further. Create a new backdrop by moving the mouse over a choose backdrop option in the stage window and selecting upload backdrop. Pick up Pick the Jethro Crater surface images of your choice. The stage area of the screen should now display your selected backdrop image. See the example image. The example image will be shown below. It's over here as expand image. If you click on the expand image, you will be able to see the image. Create a new sprite by moving the mouse over the choose a sprite in the sprite window and selecting upload sprite. Choose the mass fetch rover sprite and select it as the sprite image. There should now be a rover placed over your backdrop image along with the original cat sprite. Okay, this will also be shown in the example image. Delete the cat sprite by clicking on it in the sprites window and clicking X in the corner. With the rover sprite selected, you are ready to create the code that manages the game and controls the rover. Okay, so there is the expand image option over here. I'll just click it to show you. Okay, this is how your image should look. So yeah, I can't actually show it in this page because it will take me to a new page. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll let you to see the images. So basically, if you're watching this on YouTube, you have to come to my website, that is lakshadiga09.wixsite.com/codingmastero. And go to the blogs where I'll be posting this blog and check out the files and the zip files and everything that is necessary. Okay, step 2, make the rover drive. NASA explores Mars with orbiters that travel around the planet, stationary landers on the ground, and rovers that can travel many miles or many kilometers on the surface. For rovers to visit more than one place on Mars, they must be able to drive. Rovers on Mars aren't controlled with joysticks or keyboards, but in the future, astronauts in orbit around Mars or on the surface of the planet can use remotes to drive rovers. Your game can use keys on the keyboard to make the rover drive. So, task in this challenge is make the rover move up, down, left, and right on the screen using four different keys on the keyboard. Hint: see if a block in the event section will help. See the expanded image, which will be in the next pictures. Specify how far the rover will move each time one of those keys is pressed. Select a distance that makes the rover movement appear smooth when a key is pressed and held. Hint: see if a block in the motion selection will help. See the example image. Make the rover rotate so it points in the direction of travel. Bonus point: make the rover move diagonally using keys other than the keys already assigned. So, step 3, add sample tubes for collection. Sample tubes contain valuable rock samples collected by the Perseverance Mars rover and left behind for a fetch rover to collect. You should add sample collection tubes to your game to provide destinations for your rover. By studying the backdrop images closely, you can identify areas that look interesting and place sample tubes in those spots. Tasks: add 3 or more sample tubes sites sprites to visit during the gameplay by placing downloaded sample tubes in the backdrop by selecting upload sprite in the same way you did in step 1. Make the sample tubes sprites disappear when they are visited by the rover. Hint: see if a block in the control section will help. Step 3 or Sub step 3. Make the sample tube sprites reappear when the players click the green flag to restart the game. Step 4. Add a countdown timer. NASA's mission to Mars and other destinations have a planned life expectancy. Some missions, including every Mars rover to date, have been extended or and operated beyond their planned mission life expectancy, while others experience problems that shorten their missions. You can create a time that counts down the end of the mission and ends your game. The timer should not be short so that the game is unplayable or unwinnable. But it should also not be so long that there is no challenge to playing the game. As a bonus, you can create a code to extend or shorten the planned mission time. Task. Create a timer that starts from the set time to zero. Hint. Create a time variable that you can program to change. Make a game place to stop when the timer reaches zero. Make a mission over message when you appear when the timer reaches zero. Make the timer start when the player clicks on the green flag to restart the game. Bonus, develop a code that will increase or decrease the amount of time on the timer by 1 or 2 seconds at random. Okay? Step 5. Add a scoring system. Rover missions on Mars don't have a scoring system, but the science that they collect is valuable, and some discoveries may be exciting, interesting, or important than others. To determine how well players are doing while playing the game, you can develop a scoring system that includes points earned for collecting sample cubes. How points are total is up to you. You can also program your game to reduce point totals in certain scenarios. See step 6 for an example. Task. Develop code to create a scoring system. Increase the score by 1 or 2 points when each sample is collected. Add hazards. Space travel and other worlds are fraught with hazards. From steep slopes to deep sand to sharp rocks and high radiation, there are countless ways a mission can be delayed or end unexpectedly. Program your game to include hazards that players need to avoid. Look for dark areas in your backdrop image. These shadowed regions are often steep slopes that a rover could get stuck on. Thus, develop a code that identifies hazardous locations for the backdrop image. Add an undesirable outcome that occur when the rover reaches hazard location. For example, the game could stop, time might be taken away, points might go down, etc. Make a hazard message when the player encountered a hazard. Make some hazards hidden and some visible. Bonus, make a hidden hazard that changes location each time the game is restarted. Add a landing code. Every time a Mars rover has to first land on the red planet because before it can start exploring, you have to specify a landing site by creating scripts that place the rover at a certain location at the beginning of the game. Task. Create code that puts rovers in a scientific location at the beginning of the game. Bonus. Modify your landing code to make the rover land in a random location on the backdrop image or in a random location within the smallest section of the backdrop image. So that's all is in this code or in this coding activity or the puzzle that I gave you. So it's very easy, everyone can create it. If you need any help, you can check out NASA's amazing website, that is www.jpl.nasa.gov /edu /learn /product project /code a mass sample collection video game. So this link will be in the description of my video. So stay tuned for many such activities. So The credits for this video goes to NASA for this amazing activity that is given in their website, which will be posted in the description box. So that's it, guys. That brings us to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell button so that you'll get all the notifications on my upcoming videos. And also don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends so that coding will spread to many people. And also be sure to comment on any doubts that you have in coding related or anything related to computers. So you just got to subscribe, like, share and comment on any of the videos or any doubts that you have related to coding. So that's it, guys. Thank you. And you also go to check out my new website, that is lakshadiga09.wixsite.com/coding master. Here you can learn about any alerts which will be posted on the website. Then you can also view my videos. Then you can also see my upcoming events. And then you can contact us if you have any doubts by giving your name, email, phone number, and address is optional. If you want to give, then you can give. But don't worry, your name, email, phone number, address will all be safe with us. And you can also type the subject, and you can type the you type your doubt over here in this block. Then you can click submit to send your doubt to us. Okay, then you can also chat with a chatbot over here. We will respond to you as soon as we can. And if you are a member of this website, you can chat directly with me, and I will respond to you as soon as I can. So let us move back to the top, and I'm going to show you where you can see my article version of how to use Microsoft PowerPoint Part 1. Don't worry, there will be many more parts coming. So you just got to go to blogs, in which will be in the more, and here you can see over here that there is already the article of how to use Microsoft PowerPoint, everything you need to know. Okay, so if you click on the link, it will open a new article. Here you can read the full or the whole article. Uh, uh, if you want any reference or if you want a more detailed version of this video. So that's it, guys. And for sure, all the music in my video is original. To listen to it, go to lakshadiga09.wixsite.com/coding master/music.